Hi, I'm Jonathan.
And Kylene Jones, and we are the Provident Preppers.
As we speak, a major winter storm is hitting the northeast portion of our country, bringing with it high winds, snow, and very cold temperatures and wind chills.
Are you ready to hunker down in the safety of your home?
Preparing for a winter storm, as with most kinds of preparations, takes a little bit of effort and a little bit of time and money, but we believe it's worth doing to protect you and your family.
In this video, we're going to talk about ways that you can prepare so that you can change that scary situation into a wonderful, enjoyable break from the craziness of the world.
A major winter storm is coming. Are you prepared to ride this storm out in the safety of your home with your family? This video is based on a post. We encourage you to Google The Provident Prepper Preparing to Enjoy the Winter Storm from the Safety of Your Home.
Throughout this video, you'll notice at the bottom of the pages that there are some other posts that we have created especially for you so that you can get more information on these different subjects, and you may want to Google them.
Start by stocking up on water. Water is critical for your safety and your health. We encourage everyone to have at least 2 gallons per person per day for at least 2 weeks.
That's 1 gallon for drinking and 1 gallon for hygiene purposes. You may think that's a little bit overkill, but if you ever try living on that much water, you will see that it is very difficult to accomplish. The next thing that you need to do is stock up on food at least 2 weeks. We always encourage that you have much more food in your home than that, but you need 2 weeks at least to ride out the storm. Stock up on foods that are easy to prepare, things that only need to be heated, or things that could be eaten directly from the package, such as granola bars or crackers, those nice ready-to-eat foods that may simplify your life during the storm.
Make sure that you have medications on hand, and especially as the storm approaches, make sure that you have all the prescription medications that your family needs so that you don't have to go out in the storm to get those things.
A lot of times when families are in close proximity, like you would be if you're hunkering down during a storm, it's easy to pass those bugs around, and you may have some colds or flus or something that end up passing around. Make sure you have whatever remedies you need in advance so that you won't be tempted to drive out in the storm to refill a prescription or get a bottle of Tylenol. The other thing that I would probably be tempted to drive out in a major storm for is toilet paper. Whatever you need for personal sanitation, make sure that you are well stocked.
Preparing your home is a very important part of this whole process. Everything from making sure your roof is in good repair, making sure that your chimneys and vents are all working well. The whole goal here is to keep the heat in and keep the cold out. So seal any cold air entry points, making sure that you have a nice warm home for you and your family.
One of the things that you might want to do is seal up your windows. If the power goes out, which winter storms are notorious for knocking out the power, you may want to put plastic or bubble wrap or blankets or something over the windows to make sure that you are keeping that heat in and the cold out. It would be a good idea to have an alternative heat source and the fuel to operate it. One of our favorites is the Buddy heater. It's a little propane heater. It does a fantastic job. But no matter what heat source you decide to use, make sure that it is rated for indoor use and that it will not produce carbon monoxide and put toxins in your air. Winter storms produce lots of patients in the emergency rooms from carbon monoxide poisoning. Be very, very careful that you don't burn anything in your home that's going to put your family at risk.
Make sure that you have working carbon monoxide and smoke detectors.
Cooking without electricity can be a bit challenging if you've never done it before, but it's really not very hard. But the same rules that apply for alternative heat devices apply to alternative cooking devices. You need to make sure that the fuel you are burning and the device you are using is rated for indoor use and will not be putting toxins into the air. We've actually had great fun experimenting with some of our tools and making it just into a grand adventure, a camping adventure, as we're doing things like using the little alcohol stove to heat up the soup or cooking marshmallows over the alcohol burner, different things like that to just make it a lot of fun. One of the things our kids love is when we do fondue, and we'll do little fondue dish with the alcohol burner and be able to dip all those kinds of interesting things in that lovely chocolate, usually sometimes cheese, but mostly chocolate.
Be prepared to light your home without electricity. The whole idea is that you have reliable devices that will help you light your world when the rest of the world is dark.
There's a lot of comfort that comes from light. It also increases your ability to see and avoid fumbling around in the dark and reduce your risk of accidents. So don't overlook how important it may be to have a light source. We've given you some good basic foundational ideas to prepare so that you can ride out the storm. If you take a little bit of time and prepare now, you will be able to enjoy the storm and watch as you're nice and cozy inside while the world is blanketed with snow.
We hope that you'll take the information that we shared with you today and prepare so that you will be ready to weather the storms that come your way.
And now for the questions of the day. Have you ever been forced to hunker down in your home during a major winter storm?
And what did you learn that might help us be better prepared to survive a winter storm safely in our home? Comment below. And thanks for being part of the solution.